Wednesday Wonders. We are here live with Donna McCauley, and we are jumping into amazing template set that Donna has created. She has the DMQuilting stars set of templates and individual rulers. So today we are going to be sharing some of the wonderful inspirations that all of you have shared with us on our Facebook post for an opportunity to win a star of your choice. So we're going to be talking about some of that. Donna's got some inspiring designs for us. She's got an amazing handout that we're going to be sharing and a link here for all of you. And then finally, we're going to have a few other chances to win. So we're going to remind everybody that you have to go to our Facebook page, go to the very top of the So City Facebook page and tell us what this amazing template makes you wonder about. And then we're going to have an opportunity for you to share. If every 25 shares of this event right now, we're going to be giving away one of these needle and travel guides. So this book is super, super cool. It's a 2022, and it goes by state, telling you where every single quilt shop is. So if you're going on a road trip or you're visiting someplace new, you are going to find every single quilt shop in the United States, over almost 5,000 different fiber shops available to be able to go in and peruse. There's even some deals in here. So we're giving away one book for every 25 shares. And then we're going to have one other giveaway. So we're going to announce those giveaways towards the end of this amazing demonstration and class. And again, Donna's got some awesome education. We just got a free handout. It's 4 pages of education. So we're going to go ahead and let Donna take it away. Tell us all about the amazing stars, Donna.
Oh, thank you, Stacy, and hello, everybody. These are really fun, the stars. You know, it's been a while since they were created, but we haven't really done a lot with them here the last several months, and so it's really fun to get to share that. So this is the cover page on the Oh My Stars handout for today. In that, if you've already pulled it off and printed it, then great, you've got it right here with you. If not, grab that and be ready to go. We have the information right here on this cover page in order to make the wall hanging, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. This was done with Template, so we get to have multiple colors in our print. It's not just quilting on there. And I have information down at the bottom how you could increase or decrease your overall size of the project if you wanted a bigger quilt or something as small as just a centerpiece for your patio or party table. Then we have information on how to create a star wreath, and we'll stitch one of the parts of this out a little later. And then if we wanted to do some edge to edge, we can even use the stars for that. And so this third page gives information on how you would proceed with that. Here is,
and I will be posting the handout link here momentarily for all of you, so stay tuned for that.
Thank you, Stacy. This is, let's see if we can raise the camera just a little bit and give you a bigger view. This is the wall hanging, and it's kind of upside down right now, but I used white fabric here as my reveal on the inside, and then navy blue on the outside. And so, you know, you could do whatever combination you wanted to. And what's really cool is you wouldn't even have to do circles. You could use stars, you could use hearts, you could use even stepping stones. And so this was done with a 2.5-inch template, and any other template shape that creates that same size would give you the same look. So it's really kind of cool what you can do. And if you wanted to have a full size quilt, then you would just increase the numbers of your rows. Let's turn it around here. And so the other end is just more of the circles. So let's take a look at what the templates are. We have in this set, it's really kind of cool because we have 4 templates, but 5 different sizes. Let's turn the camera around and get you a little closer. Sorry about moving it like that. So the 4 sizes or 4 templates, the first one is a great big 5.5-inch star template. And that's the finished stitch size of the template. And then a 4.5, 3.5, and then our 2-in-1 has a 1.5 and a 2.5-inch star. Now there is a thread slot in each one of these so you can get in and out and create your patterns. On the templates, we have different markings, a center vertical right here, a horizontal center, and then these on the sides just kind of show you what the stop points are for your pattern. There is no previous stitch etchings because you can use this in so many different ways that I just didn't include that on there. Good places to line up with your markings, I thought was probably a little bit better for you. So how are we doing out there? Do we have anyone yet that has any great ideas of how you'd use these stars?
Oh, I saw some really cool stuff on Facebook already. Someone was talking about a Quilt of Valor quilts that they want to finish with it. Of course, the American flag quilt is a fun one. I saw a Charlie Brown 4th of July wall hanging. So I definitely feel like we're feeling the vibe of the patriotic 4th of July coming up and kind of seeing the opportunities there. Oh, we had someone post some amazing pictures of their quilt project that they're working on and how the stars would be perfect for that. So we'll have to share that in a little while. So yeah, we've got some really fun shares on this one with people and ideas that they wanted to include these stars on.
Oh, that's really neat. So one thing I want to point out, while the stars are the DMQuilting templates, the circles and other tools to assist in that were Westerly products. And so when I marked my wavy lines, I used, who knows what this is? This is our feather spine. And let's turn it over the right way, the 12-inch feather spine. And I used that not to stitch it, but to create my curve line because I wanted it to be consistent. And so these are all spaced out at 4 inches apart and just placed my curve on there and followed along. So, these templates are good for lots of different uses. I use the simple circles, the 2.5-inch size, to stitch my circles with. So we also have lots of different things. If you wanted to piece this out, there's information there in doing that if you wanted to change and do color blocks, or like I said, increase the size. The star area is 1/4 the overall. So it's real easy to calculate how you might want to change it. So let's move this out of the way and we're going to get ready and do some quilting. Let me adjust the camera. Oh dear, things are all turned around, huh? That's pretty good to start with. I have some fabric right here that we're going to take a look at first of all. And we are going to stitch out one of the wreath patterns. Now, can we do a star wreath? That's kind of an interesting idea, but why not? So in the directions, I show you the different sizes of layouts that we're going to have. And it is right here in this upper section. And if we're using a different sizes of templates, I didn't even bother with the 1.5 size. It's just so small, I just didn't even put that in there. I think you could figure it out if you wanted to. But if we are going to use, today we're going to use the 3.5-inch template. So right here it says mark a 5.5-inch center circle, which is inside there, and then 8 rotations. So there again, we're using our 8-point crosshair marker. And to create my circle, I use the outer rim tool. So Wesley has so many great ones to use. Why not take advantage of that? And so with this, can't really see much about it. Place a pin and then determine what number we need. Position the hole right there and then on the other end, and we can use our marker and create our circle with that. You could also use circles on quilts or what other means you want, but this is so easy, why not? So here is what I marked, and let's see how well you can see that. It's kind of light. I didn't make them really super dark. Move the lighting around a little and see if that changes any.
You know, so I was just saying, I bet the circles and straights tool would work to make circles too.
We're only marking it. We're not actually going to stitch them. So maybe it would and maybe not. The main thing was something where we could, from center, get our diameter correct. So first I marked my 8 rotation locations and then put the circle in. What we're going to do, find my template again, is we position. Now you're going to help me, Stacy, a little bit here, so make sure we can see it well on this light fabric. I don't know how well that's coming out.
Yeah, I can see it. It is definitely pretty light, but I think everyone can see it okay.
Okay, we'll tip that down. Sometimes the angle changes and we can see it. Once we start stitching, I think you're going to see it better. But what we want to do is we're using the circle because that's going to be where we touch our bottom points or our feet of the star as we rotate around. So in the instructions here, you can see what that method is, and I think you might be able to see that a little easier. So let's get it lined up and see if we can stitch this. So if anyone has any questions or anything while we're going, please don't hesitate to let us know. That's what we're here for. If the questions get too fast and furious and we can't answer them, then we have to catch up later, but we'll try as we're going. So one of the advantages here, the template has our vertical center line, and that's the main thing that we're going to use. So my rotation lines is what I want that vertical center to position on. And then we are going to stitch the entire star, but we want our points to come to where the marked circle is. So let's get in here. And see if I can start out in the right spot. without moving the template too far off. Once I get going with it and in position, it's a lot easier for the next time around. So I bring up my bobbin thread, get a hold of that. I had just changed and refilled my bobbin, and so that little thread was kind of short. Let's get them underneath. So I am still not quite on my line. I moved the whole thing. All right, now we're in the right place. Keep the back and the front, both ends here, lined up. And I think when we get started stitching, it might show a little more. I'm going to start in this corner because that's where I want to end up. When we rotate, then we'll be in the right position for our next part of the star.
So the template set is a 5-piece template set. That question just came up. So I'll post a link to that.
So there's 4 templates, Stacy, but there's 5 sizes.
5 sizes, thank you.
One of the templates has 2 sizes in it. Okay.
You know, someone just said they think these stars could be used in so many different ways, and I would agree. And I think that they're don't forget to go ahead and head over to our Facebook page where you can go ahead and share to enter to win one of these star templates of your choice. You just need to comment on the post pinned to the very top of the page to enter to win.
So you can see how easy it is to stitch out. This is the 3.5-inch template, and as long as you stay touching that outer edge of the template, then you are good to go. I have come back to my corner. Let's see if we can adjust some of this light a little bit. Is that better? And now we're going to stop right in that same right-hand lower corner where we started. Let me turn this around. But I'm going to move the template over and then reposition and align it on my next rotation line. So here's where we ended. And we turn it over. Don't turn it over, but move it over to the left-hand side and then line up on our marked line right up here. And now I'm going to turn it right back so we can stitch again. So these will not touch up at the top. They will touch down at the bottom. You want to make sure that we are going to stop right on our marked line down here. So I'm using my spacing gauge just to make sure that that's where I am. So this time there will be a little bit of overstitching or backtracking, if you will, so that we can get to our location. And let's get right back over here. move my template. That isn't good. So rotate and move again. And as we progress around, this is going to give us our star wreath. So I started out with a 5.5-inch circle in the middle to use with our 3.5-inch template. And come right back out to this position here. Move the template over, and we're ready to go again. I kind of got off on my alignment here, so my locations aren't going to come out just exactly right. So this bottom line is the only one where we have double stitching on it, so that we can progress on over to the other spot.
You know, Donna, I was thinking about how you have a circle design need for this particular design. And I thought about our Circle Works template and thought that that might be a really easy way to draw a circle.
The Circle Works?
The outer rim Circle Works, yeah.
That's the one that I used. And
yeah.
So it's really pretty amazing. And it just lines it up so well. Right here is the template. Yeah. And, you know, you can make up to an 18-inch in diameter circle, which is just really incredible, I think.
That's so cool. Well, what we're going to do is we want to keep everybody chatting. So just as a reminder, we're going to have a few wins today, and I've decided that that is going to be our final win. So you're going to have the opportunity to win a star by commenting on the Facebook post that is at the top of the page. That's the wondering what you might do with these star templates post. You tell us what you're going to do with them. The other opportunity to win is going to be to like, comment, and share inside of the chat, and that we're going to give away the Circle Works Outer Rim ruler to one lucky winner. And then the final way to win is every 25 shares we get, we're going to give away one of our Needle and Travel Guide books, which is the 2022 version. Perfect timing for getting out there and traveling this summer. Over 5,000 different quilt shops located, and it's all by state. It tells you every quilt shop in every state and has a little map pinpointed on where each of the shops are. So it's a great way to be able to kind of visit new shops. And I know I love visiting new shops and seeing little treasures and things that they have in them. So that's our final giveaway, is going to be every 25 shares, somebody's going to win that guide.
Well, I think that book is just great now that we're kind of coming into vacation season, and there's going to be more out and about time for people to have that when you go anywhere. It's just really great to be able to pull that out and find out where you want to head over and do some snooping around. Might even find some templates there.
Well, I know a lot of people are absolutely loving the ideas coming to mind for the star templates. A lot of patriotic ideas. And someone even said that they could create flowers from the stars, which I kind of love. Now, Donna, did you intend for the handout today to be free for life? So if we put it on the website, it would be okay?
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
I think that it's just some different ideas and ways to go about enhancing the work. And so, sure, let's just do that.
Perfect. Well, you're going to see a lot of different possibilities on the website for what you can do with these rulers. So we have linked in the handout. So if you didn't get the handout on the actual link during the chat, or if you're struggling getting that chat, you can go directly to the star templates on our So Steady website. And make sure to select, if you choose to go ahead and buy those templates, you have the opportunity to pick them up in a store near you if you're on the continental US. And in doing so, you get free shipping. Every order over $50 gets free shipping. So that's kind of a bonus opportunity for you to definitely take advantage of. Look at that. You have done a star wreath. I love it. And it's so simple.
Well, it's really pretty easy. You know, I could see this being the center for a candle mat. You know, what's better at Christmas time or in the holidays than to have a nice little spot where you can park your holiday candle. But notice here, this other secondary pattern that is created in the middle from the bottom, this lower section of the template created that little design. You could actually do all kinds of stuff with this. It was kind of fun playing with it. If we took one of the larger templates, I've lost them, and we could position that here right over it and do some echoing. You know, so this is what's really kind of nice with these multiple sizes of the templates. So if we wanted to echo that, we could just kind of come along the outside edge and increase it without having to stitch all the way down on the inside if we didn't want to. And so there's just all kinds of fun things that can happen with that. Could do some templating where we cut away and reveal some other fabrics. But I think that this was just kind of interesting. I also have instructions where you can do a large wreath and then a small one in the middle. And so this one here would measure 12 inches across, where the biggest one using the 5.5-inch template is a whole 19 inches in diameter. So that's really pretty big.
So what are the sizes the template comes in again?
So the template is available. This is the 4-piece set, and they're all available individually or in the set. Of course, that's always the better way to go. So the one double template has a 5.5 and 2.5 inch in it, and that is, let's see if I can find it. These things are clear and hard to see through. So that is this one here that has the 2-in-1, and that is the 1.5 and 2.5 inch size. Our next one is 3.5, and that's the one that we stitched out the wreath on our sample here, and 4.5, and then a 5.5, which is great big. But they're really fun, really easy. They all work the same way as what we were just showing. Here is the 4.5. And
Which that's a really big star.
it is a big star.
Yeah.
And then here is the 5.5.
Oh,
Which
wow.
is really a big star. But what's kind of cool is they will fit one inside the other. And so you could overstitch the different sizes, if that makes sense. Where, let's see how we can position them and have smaller ones inside the bigger ones. I can't really lay them out there very well, holding it in the air. So the way they work, though, is each one is an inch in size, different from the next. And so that gives us all these different options. And we could take and put a 2.5-inch star inside our great big 5-inch, or even just the 4.5. Anything you wanted, they all fit. So it's kind of a self-echoing method of doing it.
Well, I just think that they are so pretty. And let's take a look and see what some of our customers have been suggesting they can do with these. So we're heading on over to our Facebook page, and we're just going to peruse some of the suggestions that came from some of you. So I loved the patriotic quilt idea. I thought that was such a fun one. And I do know a lot of people are doing like the quilts of valor. I saw some folks getting excited about the Christmas quilt ideas and celestial quilts. So I think that's definitely kind of cool.
What about some graduation celebrations?
There you go. Someone was talking about a sky quilt with constellations and maybe the Big Dipper. That could be cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea. So yeah, it looks like there's just so many fun ideas that people are excited about. I'm curious too, like what size would people be most excited about? What size of star do you want to win today? That's kind of a fun question to ask. Now, Donna, we posted the link. We have reached our first 25 shares. We've got, we're getting close to getting to 50. So the first winner of the Needle and Travel Guidebook, and I'm going to show you this book one more time, is going to be, okay, let's see here. Oh, that's not it. It is going to be, I think I saw the name, Diane McKenzie. You are the winner. And then let me show you again just how cool this book is. So it's giving you, in Minnesota, all of the quilt shops that you can visit. And then if you, when you get to that, before you get to that page, it gives you a map and it shows you where all of them are located. So as you're driving through Minnesota, and you can quickly say, oh, there's a quilt shop. We get to stop by here. So kind of cool. Over 5,000 quilt shops in here. So all you have to do is share this post to win that. Did you have any other demos you were wanting to do today, Donna?
Well, we certainly can take a look here at some of these. They're pretty basic how they work. I think that one thing I want to point out here, rather than try to stitch it out, just because of the paperwork sometimes is a little easier to see, but the different ways, so we could actually use these for all over quilting. Let's see if we can get that camera down there a little bit closer so we can see that. So if we were to use edge-to-edge quilting technique, we could complete an entire quilt with just one size or even multiple sizes. Here I'm showing what I'm calling a stacked edge to edge, which would be vertically centered. And that is right here. So I colored in what your first pattern would be, and then you can kind of see for the rest of them. But then the tip of your next row fits right up in that point on the bottom end. And so, you know, we could be very easily to complete a whole quilt with only one template.
Ooh, an edge-to-edge design. I
Not
love
have to even do any thread breaks or anything. We could come across and second row, start right out underneath and goes right back.
I love that. So I was just going to say, someone was also suggesting maybe a Star Trek quilt.
Oh,
Yeah, Star
great.
Trek. Remember that, guys?
Yeah.
That's a fun idea. I like that. So, you know, one of the things that I want to shout out to Donna on is Donna has created a line of templates that we like to refer to as quick and easy edge to edge designs. So this is absolutely right in there, Donna, with the ability to just quilt an entire quilt with one star. You could probably do multiple star sizes, couldn't you?
You definitely could. You could interchange your different sizes on each row, or you could even change your sizes within the row, like what we did when we were playing around with, what was it, the winding way, where we used multiple sizes. And we could do the same thing here. And so have a growing and reducing size in our stars. So these now are offset horizontally, where these are centered vertically, one right underneath the other. These are offset bottom and top lines up. So there would be a little bit more open space with this design here. But this one might be a little easier if you wanted to vary your sizes. Do a 3.5 and 4.5 and a 5.5. And then go back and change your sizes a little bit. So there's all kinds of things. Here I show how to do a double star, and that is stitch right up and then flip it around and go the other direction. Here, the radiant star, stitch one pattern and adjust over to the outer edge 1/4 of an inch and then back the other direction. And so it's kind of a radiated effect on that. And so just all kinds of fun things that can be done with these simple little stars. Oh, I see a comment on there. Someone is saying we need a paw print template. You know, that's kind of interesting. Might have to give it some thought and see what we could do. I try to come up with these different templates where we won't have to do multiple thread breaks within the pattern of the template. And so maybe that could work and maybe not. So I like the idea though. You guys really come up with some good stuff. So
excellent. So would you like to go ahead and demo again, or do you want us to go ahead and pick a winner for our outer rim template?
Well, I don't know. Let's ask the folks out there what they'd like to see. I think that we could maybe doing some of the connecting edge to edge, I think is more time consuming, you know, than what we want to do. But maybe one of these rotating stars, we could do that. Should we try that?
Let's see a rotating star, and then we'll give everybody a chance to get their comments in there to win that outer rim tool. And again, that's a tool that's right there on our So Steady Facebook page. You know, someone was asking if they can find a reseller near them in Spokane, Washington. We actually do have a link on our website to find a retailer near you. So I will post a link to that for all of you, but that's right on the SoSteady.com website. Someone was asking if you have a miniature wandering way template.
Well, we have the 1-inch size, which is probably about as miniature as we can get.
Yes.
I would love to be able to do a little itty bitty one, but I think 1 inch is probably enough. And that's, 1 inch top to bottom, 1 inch square. So that's pretty small. Okay, let's see if we can do this and use our 2.5 inch. And I'm just going to line up right in the center. And once I get the template in place, I'm going to move the camera a little bit so maybe we can see better.
Oh, and then I'm curious because people have mentioned Christmas here. How many of you are excited to start getting some inspiration for your Christmas projects right now?
Oh, I am.
I think that this is perfect timing to kind of start thinking about what you're going to be making for your Christmas projects. And that wreath idea is so neat because I do think that would be a really cool just centerpiece for your table. Maybe even adding some template into that. Wouldn't that be fun?
I think that would be really great. Whether it's pillows or little throw pillows or even a Christmas tree skirt.
Oh, yes, I saw that suggestion too. That's a great idea. Well, we are going to be kicking off our Christmas in July classes coming. Well, I think it's going to start the second week of July. The first week of July, we're doing a highlight on our Quilt As You Go class series, which is a class series that we have on our Sew City University. So you'll have an opportunity to get that highlight. You can actually see all the events that we have going on here at Sew City on our website. If you go to events, that'd be easy. You can just go to sewsteady.com and find events, and you can find all the events that are happening near you. The ones that are virtual, you can click here to sign up for. But you'll learn all about some of the events that we've got coming up right there on our website, including some of those Christmas in July events. So we definitely encourage you to check those out, and I'll post a link to those as well. Oh, I like that you're putting that in the center. That's such a great idea.
Yeah, I thought that would be kind of fun. Except I'm having a hard time seeing what I'm doing because of the light fabric. I usually use darker fabric so things show up a little better. So I don't know how well it's going to be positioned. But stars aren't always just perfect, right?
That's right.
So I think that's one thing that, this template set gives a little bit of forgiveness in there. If you are learning how to do ruler work and you may not feel like you're perfect yet, that's no big deal. Let's go on down to the end, and I'm just going to cut that thread because, if we adjust it one way a little bit or the other to get where we need to be, it's not really going to show a whole lot, especially if we're able to be consistent in what we did. So this is the double star.
I love it, the double star. Someone was just saying instead of fabric for template, you could use glitter sheets, which I love that idea.
Oh, you could. Yeah, that would be really great. I haven't played with those a lot.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Someone else suggested they'd be great for borders around the table runner.
Uh-huh.
That'd be kind of fun, just doing it as a star border.
Yeah, just all kinds of things. Let's go ahead up here and just stitch out each of the different sizes so you can actually see what they are.
And then I was going to make an announcement. We're about 5 shares away from giving away another book, guys. So all we need is a few more of you to share this on Facebook. We'll have a chance for one more person to win a book. And we're just about to pick our winner for the star of choice. So make sure to head over to the Sew City Facebook page. I went ahead and posted a link to that, and choose or let us know what you wonder about with these stars. What are you going to do with them? And then we have the opportunity to go ahead and be able to give you away, just through your comments today, one lucky winner is going to win the outer rim ruler. So we're just about to do our official giveaway. So Donna is stitching out all the sizes of the stars. I kind of think I would choose the double star template if I was winning one. That'd be the one I would probably want to pick, because you get 2 star sizes in one.
I kind of think so too, because then you have 2 for the same template. But it really comes right down to what are the size projects that you think you might be using. If you're doing quilt of valor quilts, you might want the bigger size just to cover a little more territory. But if you're doing little baby quilts, I can see having little stars all over the place on a cute little baby quilt, whether it's all over quilting or in the borders. And these little bitty guys, wouldn't they be great as just little background fill? So here we are, little 1.5 inch. Come on around over here. Now, I'm just going to not cut my threads, and I'm just going to use the edge of the template and come over a little more. So it's stitching a straight line. If I did have my circle, I could have a curved line, which oftentimes stars go in the Milky Way. We have those curves.
Someone else suggested they'd be great for making a baseball quilt.
Oh, that's right, huh? For the all-stars. I think probably any kind of a sporting activity. One thing that's really nice, so much of what we have are pretty templates that make pretty designs and patterns. And sometimes the fellows don't want to have flowers and filigree on their quilts, but who doesn't want stars? So we can just travel over to a new location. Let's go ahead and grab that circle and see how we can do that. Take my key out. These do not have the little thread slot, so I have to open it up. And I really taped it back on there well. Okay, I'm just going to insert my foot and create a little come over to a little more area. Now we're ready for a 3.5 inch template. Lift that foot slightly and slide in around the needle. So these don't really have one direction that they have to go. They are the same all the way around. There is kind of a top and a bottom, being a 5-point star. But if you get it turned one way or the other, it's still going to work out. I don't know if you've ever tried to do any free motion stars, but boy, these are a lot easier. One of the things that we like about ruler work is that it gives us the ability to be a little more precise in our quilting. And so even if we use our rulers as our foundation for free motion, what's wrong with that? you know, we can always add a little bit more to it. And sometimes I put the templates on here upside down, which is what I just did right there. But if you're careful and it's not too big and you don't have the key opening there, it'll still work.
Oh, that's kind of fun. So you're adding a little bit of a connector that way.
So we're just connecting them. We could use elements of the star, but they're all pretty straight line, where if we use the circle, then we get some movement to it. Now,
I was going to announce we're going to have another chance to win. If you guys want to stick with us here, we're going to head on over to another stream momentarily in about 5 minutes, where we're going to be doing our home quilter ceremony. You can help us congratulate all of the home quilters that have shared with us the projects they have completed on the university, and basically created the opportunity for themselves to get different levels of home quilter status. So we're doing our award ceremony where we'll be doing some live giveaways here in the next 5 minutes. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and announce some winners right now so we can head over to the other live and be able to do some of our award ceremonies. So our first winner announcement is going to be for our second book. Okay, so we've already given away one book. Our second book is going to be going over to Paula Davis. You are the winner of the book. And we got over, we're at 60 shares, so I guess we do have time to potentially give away one more book. And then the winner of the Circle Works Outer Rim Ruler is going to be Donna Hall Buzza, and she's the one that she won because of the comments that we have going on right here, right now. Donna, you won the Circle Works Outer Rim tool. So anyone that won today, you have to email us at info@sewsteady, share with us your address. And if you won the star, which we're going to announce the lucky winner of the star here in a moment, you're going to need to tell us what size of template you want as well. But you're going to email us at info@sewsteady so we can get you out your prices. And then the winner of the star template. Now, this is from the comments that everyone shared on the post that's pinned at the top of our page on Facebook. The winner is going to be Marcia Wenzel Larson. Now, Marcia, you get to pick what size of star you want to win. Marcia shared with us that she's been working on an American flag quilt, and this template is going to be perfect. So we are super excited that we get to help you finish your quilt, Marcia. All we ask is that you share with us on Westerly by Me how it all came out. Give us some inspiration. Share a picture of it on Westerly by Me Facebook group. If you're not already a member, you will love it because that's where you get to share all of your projects and get inspired by others with Westerly templates and DMQuilting templates. And it's just a place for inspiration, though. We're not selling or anything else. So for the book, I will tell you where you can go and buy this book. You can go to www.needletravel.com and you can buy it. We're going to give a few more away in our award ceremony. So stay tuned for that. We're heading straight over to the award ceremony. So you can visit us on our Facebook videos there to watch that here momentarily. Donna, any final words for all of everyone that on the star templates today?
You know, I don't really have anything more to say other than I can't wait to see what everyone is going to do as far as their projects go. Here's our 1.5, 2.5, and these are both the two templates that are in the one template, the 2-in-1, the 3.5, and over here you can see the 4.5. It's kind of overlapping up in there. And then our big guy, the 5-inch. But wouldn't these be really cute with some, oh gosh, I can just see these on some baby quilts for some reason. I don't even have a baby in the works, but I can just see Christmas coming and all kinds of fun stuff happening. So good luck, everyone. And everyone, congratulations that were winners today. And I'm going to be looking forward to photos of all your projects.
Absolutely. And make sure to check out the stars on the Sew City Facebook or website. You can go to the website. I'll post another link to the stars templates there. And we'll look forward to hearing from all the winners. Email us at info@sewsteady.com. And we will absolutely get your prizes out to you. If you've won recently and you haven't heard anything, or you need to just email us so we can check in on that for you. Now, Donna, should we tell everyone what we're going to be doing next week on Wednesday Wonders?
I think we should.
We are launching another new template set for everyone. This is an exciting one, Donna.
This one is really exciting, and I don't know that anyone's even really seen any information about it.
Oh, I think this is going to be a brand new template set. So we're just going to leave you with a name, and then we'll start posting some pictures of it here in the next few days so you can have an opportunity to win it. What is the name of the new templates, Donna?
The new templates are called Triad Diamonds. So
excellent.
You can think about how that might work.
But yeah, I love it.
Triad Diamonds. So
fun. Well, we're super excited about this. So we're looking forward to getting this, sharing that with everyone next week. Thanks again for joining us on Wednesday Wonders, and we'll see you then. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Bye-bye.